Woo! Hey everyone, this is Terra from Daily Crypto Trade Signals coming to you live from Asia, guys. We got lots to talk about. Could things get worse? Are things about to get worse in the next 10 to 11 hours, guys? So we're going to be talking about what is it that could be affecting the crypto markets? What is it that could tank the broader markets, guys? And how is that going to affect you, the Dogecoin holders, the Luna Classic holders, the Bitcoin holders, and basically anybody holding any kind of asset out there? So we're going to be talking about that. Could things absolutely get worse from here, guys? This is going to be a huge video, and I think it's really important that, if you're watching, that you guys get prepared, that you buckle up and get ready, because things are about to get nasty in the house. So remember, none of this is financial advice. Let's get ready to go down the crypto rabbit hole with the OG in the house. I would appreciate it. And remember, absolutely remember, go back and watch all my other videos. I would appreciate it. And let's start by taking a close look at what happened yesterday with the markets. So yesterday we did see that the markets were slightly down. If you take a look at the pre-markets right now, we are seeing that the pre-markets are slightly up. So that's kind of interesting, considering that we have something huge happening in about 10 hours. So guys, buckle up for that. We did have the Jeremy Powell, the prowler in the house, and he basically came out and said, look, the Fed officials expect higher rates to stay in place, and that's from the FOMC meeting. So that was one of the reasons the markets didn't tank, is because everybody kind of expected that. They kind of expected that, Jeremy Powell is going to continue to be hawkish, continue to be, what he is, his whole perspective on things is raise the interest rates and make you out there go brokety broke. We're seeing that the fear and greed index is unchanged. It's extreme fear. Wow, extreme fear, guys. So don't forget, guys, that we have one of the biggest announcements happening at 8:30 a.m. We've got the core CPI data that's coming out right now, and we got the CPI data. So they're expected, their forecast is that it's going to be around about 8.1%. So if the CPI data comes in lower, fantastic. The markets are going to pump. Everything's going to go crazy. It's going to be happy days to the moon. But if things come in worse, it's going to be a bloodbath, guys. Absolutely going to be a bloodbath. And I'm absolutely going to show you what typically happens when CPI data goes down in terms of Bitcoin price. So we're going to look at that, guys, and it's just going to have a negative impact on the whole crypto space. We can see the GB pound is recovering a little bit. Don't forget, guys, that we do have the inflation year-on-year rate and the core inflation rate that is coming out. So they're forecasting 8.1% for the inflation rate year-on-year. Remember, last month it was 8.1%. And also the CPI, or core inflation rate, the forecast is 6.5. So if these indicators get higher than the forecast, all I gotta say is buckle up, because things are gonna go down. Jumpity jump like the Titanic, guys. So it's about to happen, guys. It is absolutely about to happen out there. So let's take a look at what's going on with the DXY. DXY is still going up, nasty. Let's take a look at the heat map. So right now, the cryptocurrencies are having a little bit of a bounce, guy. This could be like a bit of a fake out before we have the dump out. So keep an eye on that. If you take a look at what's going on with the itty bitty baby. So right now, Bitcoin is at 19,000, and we're seeing that overall, we're seeing that the trajectory of Bitcoin and most of the cryptocurrencies is very bearish. We just seem to be going down. And it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. If Bitcoin can hold the 19,153 level, that is going to be fantastic. If the data comes out, we will break down below that level. So guys, get ready for that. The Bitcoin weekly right now, nothing too much to write home about. We're down, absolutely down. If you take a look at the total market cap right now for a cryptocurrency, the market cap is slightly down, but the kicker, the big kick in the nuts is that we're still below $1 trillion, and that's just not funny out there. We definitely, and we're looking at almost 62 weeks of this whole downtrend, and it is gnarly, it is nasty, and it is one of the longest downtrends that we've seen in history. So it is not good, guys. Will we ever recover? It is just a matter of time. Hey, an interesting fun fact. It looks like Twitter's most popular crypto posts were written by Elon Musk. So it looks like data reveals that Elon Musk right now, he has the number one follow, the number one engagement in terms of a Twitter post. So it's going to be kind of interesting that Elon Musk, he's got till the 28th of October to kind of finalize the deal with Twitter, else he's going to court. So we haven't heard anything about Elon Musk and what's going on, but I think that we're going to see that deal consummated, and we're going to have the Dogecoin tippy jar, guys. So that is pretty cool. So let's take a look at this. Basically what this is the CPI data, and I reached out to Miles, and Miles said I could use the chart. So thank you, brother Miles, if you're watching this, thank you for letting me use this chart. So you can see that every time that the CPI data basically comes in worse than forecast, we often see a big dump. So we saw this back in September. We saw this back in August. We saw this in August, and we saw that the actual data came in positive, so we saw a nice pump. We saw that back in July. So every time that the CPI data comes out negative, we often have a very big pump. I mean, look in June, bang, boom, a big dump. So guys and gals, if the CPI data does come in negative, we're going to see a dump. That is for sure. And 97% of the time, negative CPI data equals Bitcoin dump. So that's what it is. Expect it. It's coming, and I really pray that it's going to be better, but I don't think so, guys, because, you know, even though the CPI data, they say it's like 8.1% out there, it feels more like 20%. Guys, tell me what you think. What do you think the real inflation rate is, guys? Ignore the numbers. What is the real inflation? So our friend, Grandpappy, says, I don't think there will be a recession. Okay, thank you for saying that. I personally don't believe it. I think there's going to be a recession. The IMF thinks there's going to be a recession. Everybody thinks there's a recession. Even my cat and dog thinks there's going to be a recession. And the plant in my living room even thinks there's going to be a recession. So it looks like Poppy doesn't think there's going to be a recession. So it is what it is, but I think Poppy's wrong out there. Poppy. So looks like also Justin, American rapper Kanye West is reportedly being kicked out of JP Morgan Chase, and his accounts will be closed. So it looks like Kanye West is like, what is going on? I don't know why they closed all his accounts, but definitely Kanye, in case I'm pronouncing that wrong. It looks like Kanye said, look, time for Bitcoin. Well, it is, guys, because, you know, Bitcoin, you're your own bank. So what is going on here right now? We're seeing this has just come out, and we can see Bitcoin patterns keep repeating themselves over and over again. You know, we saw a very similar pattern in 2020. It feels like 1999 again, you know, oh my God. And we see that, you know, we had 133 bars, 398 days of choppity chop. We're seeing something pretty similar out there. And darn tootin', this is one of the longest bear cycles in the history. We're at 62 weeks right now and counting. Will it ever subside? Will we ever start going up? I don't know, but I hope that by Q1 we're out of this and we can get some momentum to the upside. So guys, get ready. It's coming. Looks like this is also coming in Dogecoin and Shiba Inu developments worth noting this October. So, you know, despite what people are saying, there's still been some huge developments for Shiba Inu. We got the Eternity game. Also, you know, for Dogecoin, we have Google Cloud is accepting Dogecoin as payment, so that is pretty cool via Coinbase. And, you know, also don't forget Dogecoin did have the whole hackathon out there, and it looks like, you know, there are some development out there for Dogecoin, but I must admit the utility, the apps and dApps, still not there. We definitely have a long way to go. So if the developers Doge are listening, come on, guys, build something. We need something for Doge. We definitely need something to Doge. I love it. You love it. Let's get it. Also, what else is happening right here? Looks like Dogecoin must do this one thing before the price can hit 0.1 cent. So we're seeing that for Dogecoin right now. Dogecoin has been you know, breaking down below this channel. Dogecoin is now trading below the 50 to 200 day moving average. Not good. And really, Dogecoin needs to break out of this channel. So Dogecoin has just been kind of like in this channel. If we don't break out of this channel with some huge volume, we're dead as a donut, guys. And, you know, if we don't get these moving averages to start pumping, guys. So we've got the 50 and 100 day moving average here. If we don't start to get above these moving averages, it is not good for Dogecoin. It is good night, Nancy. And things are definitely going to get a lot worse with this whole CPI data if it goes in above forecast. So I'm praying that that's not going to happen, guys. If you take a look at the total market cap for Dogecoin right now, it's down 0.85%. Right now, we're seeing that Dogecoin is slightly up, like 0.5%. So that is good news. And we're seeing that the total volume is down 22.37%. So let's take a look. Let's take a gander at the Terra Luna Classic. Right now, about 18.487 is the burn. Once again, Terra Luna Classic is just going sideways in this channel. This is typically a settling pattern for any cryptocurrency after the hype dies down. If you go back, guys, if you absolutely go back, you can see all these huge spikes here. This is all hype. It's all FOMO. What we are seeing right now is that the Terra Luna Classic is just trading sideways since the beginning of October, and it will continue to do so. Even though we've had these fee burns, even though we've had this, and even though we've had that, it's still not having a huge impact on the Terra Luna Classic. Now, I'm not being a Debbie Downer, but for us to get to like 10 cents out there, we need to burn like 98% of the supply. Okay, so it's going to take a while, and the biggest thing that's going to help Terra Luna Classic moon and get to where we want to go is that we need to have more utility, more apps and dApps, and that is going to help escalate the burn out there. So that's what that's all about. If we take a look at what's going on with the price, it's slightly up 1.58%. We're seeing that the volumes are down almost 400 million, and the market cap is slightly up. So also, I wanted to talk to you guys about Terra Luna Classic USD. So guys and gals, remember, not too long ago, in September, not too long ago, we were at like 0.2 cents. So since then, we're seeing, Terra Luna Classic has taken off. Fantastic, it's up like crazy. But keep in mind that once again, this is a bit of a lottery ticket. And as I said previously, don't invest more than you're willing to lose into this one. Sure. If you don't buy the lottery ticket, you're not going to win, right? So just be cautious out there. It's down 20% right now in one day. So watch out for this one. Could it go to $1? Maybe, maybe not. But be cautious on that. I mean, sure, I threw in like $100 in there just to, like I said, if you don't play the lottery, you're not going to win. So just take this one with a grain of sand, guys. But keep an eye on that. And if we do get any movement to the upside. So right now, there's a lot of FOMO into this project, a lot of hypey hype. So you're going to see some huge volatility, swings. So just be cautious with that. If we take a look at what's going on with Shiba Weeby right now, Shiba Weeby has broken down below our 10 level out there, and it's also just going sideways, and it's producing right now another kind of pattern here, and it looks like that we're going to be trading probably in this zone here. So it is what it is. It's not looking good right now, and with the CPI data, it could get a lot worse, guys. It absolutely could get a lot worse. So buckle up, guys. Buckle up. Get ready. What's going on for Ethereum? Same kind of thing. It's just trading sideways in a pattern. It's at 12.97. So basically, guys, not much out there. Don't forget to smash the likes, show some love out there. That's all I got. Peace out.